some help.
That then, guys. Hopefully you can hear me good. We'll have to get into it. Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1 in Klopp's final game at the Emirates Stadium. And a game that was really a case of, if we lose this, then we're out of the title race, as far as the fans are concerned, right? So, yeah, match reaction. Let's get it. Well, what can I say? I didn't think that we'd win by a scoreline of being 2 goals clear. I predicted a 2-2 draw, right? I predicted us to do similar to what we did in the Anfield game last season. But credit to the players that played, the players that scored, and Mikel Arteta. Because, yes, I'm going to give Arteta credit because, end of the day, if we'd have lost this game, right, then we'd all be crucifying, at least us Arteta outs would have been crucifying Arteta, right? But he got it right today, and especially with bringing on super sub Leandro Trossard. Now, this is one of our better games that we've played at the Emirates this season. I ain't gonna lie, right? It was, well, obviously, when it comes to attack, Arsenal being very frustrating to watch this season, but compared to some of the other games, we didn't stink it as bad, right? We ended up getting our goal, which, in my opinion, Martinelli should have scored that. That pass from Odegaard was nicely weighted. Yeah, Martinelli should have finished that, but Saka ended up finishing it, putting it in the back of the net, and then we go 1-0 up. And in all fairness, I was watching the game thinking to myself, you know what? I don't even want this to go 2-0 up yet, because I know if we go 2-0 up early, we'll start relaxing and we won't take it serious. So I was like, I'm happy with 1-0 right now until later on in the second half, and then let's go get the second goal, or maybe early on in the second half, let's go get the second goal. But then Saliba merged into Zinchenko, right? Just as we were about to go into halftime 1-0 up, right? I hope that this is the last that I see of anything like that, because the ball came, Diaz is running for the ball, Saliba's there trying to shield him, shield the ball and keep him away from the ball, and then he's waiting for Raya to come out, and then what ends up happening is, Luis Diaz, who's like probably no bigger than my finger, right, manages to outmuscle Saliba enough to be able to hit the ball across the goal, which then comes off Gabriel's arm and rolls into the back of the net, right? So it's an own goal. Gabriel didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? But that's Saliba's fault. That's 2 games on the spin that this guy's been outmuscled. The first one against Forest, you could understand a bit more. Not this one. You know what I mean? Watching that, I thought to myself, you cannot make this up. We were on the front foot, got our goal, and in typical Arsenal fashion, you know what I mean? Liverpool have 0 shots on goal, but go into halftime 1-1. You know what I mean? It was embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what.
You know what I mean? Second half comes out now, and Liverpool, they looked like they wanted to bury us straight away. You know what I mean? Liverpool came out guns blazing as if if anything, they did the same thing against Man United at Anfield. They went into that game thinking, yeah, we could probably score more than 7 this time. You know what I mean? And they couldn't score a goal from it. You know what I mean? And then Klopp making subs as early as what he did. He was getting ready to bring on 3 subs. And I thought to myself, this could either go for or against Liverpool because I've seen stuff like this happen before. And I kind of don't get why he did that. But I'm glad he did it. You know what I mean? I don't get why he did that. But, Liverpool had a bit more possession in the second half and they're a bit more all over us. We're still trying to recover from the own goal. And then eventually what happens is Liverpool happen. That's what happens. Liverpool happen, right? Ball over the top. Van Dijk decides to leave it. Martinelli is running for the ball. Van Dijk muscles him to the side. Alisson comes flying out. It's like, hang on a minute. Van Dijk's thinking, fam, like, you should be down there. Martinelli, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Taps it into the net, 2-1. Get me. Man like Big Gabs. See, now, for now, I can stop calling him the Brazilian Saint Maximum because he actually had an output. You know what I mean? But yeah, 2-1, and he's like, okay, so right, okay, we're winning 2-1. Let's let's keep on to this now because Liverpool have more than enough in them to go and get something. And I predicted that Liverpool would get an equaliser after 84 minutes, with us being 2-1 up. Because I predicted that we'd be winning 2-1 in the game. And then Big Tross comes on, right? Big Tross, my baller. You know what I mean? Man like Big Tross, right? Turning, what was it? Elliot, I think it was. Runs down, left-footed shot, takes a slight deflection off Van Dijk, through Alisson's legs, 3-1. Trossard has clearly shown that he's much better as a super sub. I ain't gonna lie, right? Personally, I would have started him in this game and have Havertz come on as a backup number 9 as a plan B option. That's what I would have done, to be fair. But yeah, Trossard he came on and he delivered, and he sealed it to make sure that we came out with 3 points. Let me just edit my title. I forgot to add. All right, so that's that. Title should be changed now. But yeah, Trossard came on and did the biz. Let's be honest, these goals were dog shit. I mean, Trossard won them, you know what I mean? But I suppose Liverpool will look at it and be like, Alisson shouldn't be conceding between his legs like that. And, our second goal, yeah, that was dog shit as well. The own goal, obviously that was dog shit. And the first goal was a case of Alisson saved it, but he went into Saka's path and Saka tapped it home. But yeah, like Liverpool won't be happy with that, and there's no excuse for them. Like I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, what players missing, man? Oh, the players are exhausted. Nope, don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? You man know more than anybody what the deal is when it comes to this time of the year, right? You've got a cup final coming up soon, right? So I don't want to hear none of this. Liverpool tired, bollocks. You know what I mean? The fact of the matter is Liverpool weren't good enough to beat Arsenal. You know what I mean? Because when we were 3-1 up, Liverpool head's gone. Liverpool head's gone, fam. You know what I mean? These man couldn't even string a pass together, man. These man were just losing concentration. Like, I don't know what to do now. You know what I mean? You know when you're playing a video game and you get your ass beat, right? Playing Mortal Kombat or something, and you're getting your ass beat, right? And then you now have to think of how am I going to get around this? You know what I mean? That was Liverpool today. You know what I mean? But yeah, we know it's Klopp's last time at the Emirates, and took the L.
Emotional damage.
Hold that, Liverpool fans. You know what I mean? Hold that. How do you rate Havertz today? He's for me. Havertz. When I watch him and he gets the ball in certain positions, I think to myself, not you. You go up there. Let somebody else receive that. You know what I mean? I would still have Havertz as a false nine. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I would still have him as a false. I'd rather him be a false nine than Nketiah be up front. You know what I mean? I'd rather him. I would go with that again. Well, against West Ham away, I don't know if I'll go with Havertz as a false nine, to be honest with you. But I don't want Havertz in anywhere near midfield like that. You know what I mean? Because Rice and Jorginho in midfield in games like this it works. You know what I mean? Jorginho, man of the match, by the way. Let me give him on the mark up for that before I get back to the other comments. You know what I mean? Jorginho, man of the match, you know. Big George. He's gonna earn the Big George name. You know what I mean? If he as long as he carries on, doing his part. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't expect that, not gonna lie. Liverpool fans, you need to hold that first legit loss of their season as Spurs. They were robbed, but they can't say that today. Exactly. I mean, we've seen some yellow cards come out, and it's like, there was somewhere maybe we should have got a yellow card for that. But otherwise, you know what I mean? There's no excuse. You know what I mean? And as for Liverpool, I said, right? I said to man, a red card will come in this game and it will be a Liverpool player. What be yours? It will be a Liverpool player. And Kanate, who's their best defender right now, right? Kanate, I would love Kanate at Arsenal, man. I swear, man. That guy is sick. But yeah, he got a second booking. And yeah, the rest is history. We are still going to bottle it against lesser teams. Just watch. Yeah, I was going to get into that. Next game is against West Ham away from home. We're winning that. this, just because we've beaten Liverpool, that doesn't mean that's it. The tide's turned. Nope. Because I remember when we beat Man City. Remember when we beat them 1-0? Next game, Chelsea 2-2. You know what I mean? Arsenal beat Arsenal, and I said during the game, it'll be very Arsenal to win this game and then not beat West Ham, not follow it up. I mean, 2 points behind Liverpool right now until Man City play tomorrow. And I would expect Man City to beat Brentford, but Brentford's not really the easiest places to go, right? I won't put it past us. West Ham, I watched the West Ham United game today, and West Ham made United look like prime United, Fergie United. They made them look like that. I mean, Man United weren't brilliant, but West Ham made them look like that. West Ham was shit. You know what I mean? You see how West Ham were misfiring? We couldn't score a single goal at home to West Ham, but they went Old Trafford, couldn't score a single goal and lost 3-0. You know what I mean? West Ham haven't won a game since they beat Arsenal, by the way, in the Premier League. In fact, they haven't won a game in all competitions since the last beat Arsenal. Since we are. You know what I mean? So West Ham are going back to the usual selves. So, got a United fan in here. Your boys won today. I mean, if you guys beat Villa next week, top 4 races on for you, man. You know what I mean? But United being United, I don't think you'll beat Aston Villa next week away from home. I mean, I don't think you will, but you never know. But yeah, West Ham, they were absolutely dog shit, right? And we're not going to get that West Ham. We're going to get the West Ham that knows how to score. You know what I mean? We're going to get the West Ham that will have their players back from AFCON. Bear in mind, we'll have Tommy Asu back from the Asia Cup. But yeah. Otherwise, proud of the boys today. And big up Arteta for his decision making in this game. You know what I mean? As I said, I'll give credit to Arteta when things go well, and I'll crucify him when things don't go well. You know what I mean? But yeah, Jorginho, these kind of games seem to suit him. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to when the Champions League comes back. I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to battering you at Old Trafford. It's the second to last game of the season for us. It's our last away game, right? And you man better pray, right? That Arsenal are well out of the title race by then. You man better pray. You man better pray we don't need to win there. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? But I don't think we will anyway, regardless, because you man turn up. Like the way you lot dealt with Chelsea is the way you lot would deal with us. You know, when we come Old Trafford, you know what I mean? It's going to be prime 30 days and this, but trust me, I'm telling you why it is. I'm telling you right now, right? United fans just better pray, right, that we don't need that game to win the league, and you better pray it doesn't happen. You man better pray you man beat us as you usually do at Old Trafford. I'm telling you, because you man, I'm going to hear the last of it. I'm telling you right now, this this stream will be it all. I'm telling you, thinking that we could fumble at West Ham. It's happening. Liverpool Pam United 7-0 to lose or draw next game. Yeah, they lost against Bournemouth 1-0 the next game, and I predicted that they'd lose that game. I remember it's us. That's the spot we do. Let me look at the. Actually, give me a second. Oh, shit. Right, let me look. Let me have a look at the. Let me show you guys the fixtures, or shall I say, tell you guys the fixtures, because I really need to put my phone to the screen. Um, yeah. So our next game, West Ham away. Yeah, I'll be cooking United fans if they don't beat Old Trafford and we actually still in the race. I'm telling you, United fans better pray. I'm telling you, and you know which United fans are gonna get the worst, don't you? Man like ransom bands. Telling you, if we win, well, the only thing we can win this season is the league or the Champions League. I'm telling you right now, if we get our hands on either one of those, right? Because I love both, but I don't think we have enough to do that. If we get our hands on either one of those, this stream is gonna crash. I'm telling you, the streams will crash. Now you've got bigger fish to fry. Well, we've got bigger fish than Man United to fry anyway, because Man United have got nothing to play for now. Like it's guaranteed you man aren't gonna win anything. Whereas, you know, people will look at Arsenal and say, well, you're in the title race and you're in the Champions League. You know what I mean? Whereas you are, it's like, you man are just the vibes FC right now. You know what I mean? But our next game is West Ham away from home, then Burnley away from home, right? And then we've got Porto away from home in the Champions League. And then in typical fashion, coming off the Champions League, we've got a home game against Newcastle. Um, so yeah, like our fixtures until after the second leg of the Champions League, they're all winnable. You know what I mean? They're all winnable. We've got West Ham away, Burnley away, Porto away, and then Newcastle at home, Sheffield United away, Brentford at home, then Porto in the Champions League at home, and then Chelsea at home, then Man City away. You know what I mean? Man City away, that's not going to be an easy one. Then we've got Luton at home, who I expect us to pump. Then Brighton away. Then Aston Villa at home, which I think that might be a bit of a tricky one. Aston Villa at home, I ain't gonna lie. Um, and then Wolves away, then Tottenham away, then Bournemouth at home, then Man United away, then Everton at home. I mean, just imagine we go into that Old Trafford game. Arsenal need 3 points to either keep the title race alive and take it to the last day, or they need a, a minimum of 2 points. Well, you know what I mean? We need a point to clinch the league, or something like that. And it's that Old Trafford one. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You United fans, you ain't gonna want it. But it says here that it's gonna be on the 11th of May at 3 o'clock, which is obviously not gonna be a 3 o'clock kickoff. So if I was to take a look, it'll be the 12th of May, unless it's gonna be moved to 12:30 or 5:30 kickoff on the 11th of May. But I'm gonna assume it's gonna be 12th of May, that fixture. And I swear you man better you woo, boy fam. Telling you. Don't underestimate Luton. They've actually been giving teams problems. We only just scrape past them away and even Pam Bryan. Nah, because the thing is about Luton is they're going to come to the Emirates and try and play football. They'll think that they can come to Emirates and do what they did against Newcastle. You know what I mean? And that will play into our hands. You know what I mean? That's what I expect Luton to do. Luton have got to understand that you can't keep parking the bus. I mean, you can't keep parking the bus. Sapling Rod. Can't keep parking the bus. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. My G Kobe will do a job on you lot. Yeah, I've got a video. I might be able to present it actually. I might be able to present it. Let me have a look. I'm on my tablet, and the video's on my tablet. Um, I think it's this one. Yeah, here we go.
We don't care about the score. We need to talk about Kobe Mino, blood. We need to talk about Kobe Mino. That's what we need to do, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So you, man, pull up a chair, bruv. Yeah. Because that's what we're doing right now. Because that was an awful game of football. Man got in a shootout with Wolves, but it's all good, bruv. We got Kobe Mino, bruv. Trust me. You, man, there spent, what, 110 million, bruv, on your plain rice cake, blood.
So since this is a match reaction and I'm live, I might as well do a quick reaction to this. Since we had a United fan in here bring up Kobe Mano, right? This is what I mean about United fans. This is what United fans do. United fans aren't United fans unless they're doing this, right? 2-2 bit of a sniff of a win, right? From a youth player doing something. This is how you man get. You get it and you do it every time. You did it with Yanazai, you did it with Bakeda. I'm sure he did it with Tuanzade. I'm sure he did it with Tyler Blackett. You man are ex-DMFC, man. You man, the way you man, you man are just. This happens all the time. United will be struggling, and it will be a youth player that will bail them out. And then they start being like this. They start getting giddy, thinking, "Oh, he's better than your players, mate." All the time. You man do it all the time. That's why I put this video together, right? That's why I did it.
110 million for your rice cake, bruv. We got Kobe Mino, blood. Young Sador fruit boy. Listen, hey, what?
My main concern was, would we fold if we got called back or go down? My fears were unfounded. They played very well. I think the thing is the fact that we scored first in the game. I think if we had conceded, I think that makes it a bit more difficult because then, we have to then do the pushing and they can just park the bus. You know what I mean? That's why if say when Luton come to the Emirates, if they score first, it's gonna be long for us. You know what I mean? Because then they'll just park the bus. They'll just keep parking the bus and they'll keep parking it. But if we score first, you know what I mean? They're gonna let the guard down, and then they're gonna start taking hits. You know what I mean?
A way to finish the game. That game was dead, but listen, you Arsenal fan, bro. Listen.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Come see me right now, blood. Come see me right now, because we're both winning the same amount of trophies this season. Kobe Mino, bruv.
Well, I can't say we're gonna win something this season, but we've got more chance than what they do. So as I said, you man better pray that we end up winning the same thing as you guys. And if we want to get exact, If you want to get exact, I know people aren't going to like me for saying this. If you want to get exact, right, judging by how things are, Arsenal already won something this season. If you want to count the Community Shield, if you want to count that, because let's not forget when Jose Mourinho won them the Community Shield in 2016-17 season, right? He then went on to win the EFL Cup and the Europa League, and United fans were claiming that as a treble, right? Because they were won inside the same season. So by that logic, we already have something this season. You know what I mean? Like, if we want to get absolutely technical, right? We're the holders of the Community Shield. If you want to get technical, I'm just talking technicality right now. You know what I mean? Them man aren't holders anything. The EFL Cup's in the air now. It's either Liverpool or Chelsea are going to win it. It's old news now. You see, in 2023, we won the same amount of silverware as Manchester United. You know, we lifted the same amount at Wembley. I mean, they choked after 13 seconds at Wembley when it came to a club that's actually worth a damn. You know what I mean? That's actually got some pedigree. You know what I mean? Not know we're beating a team that haven't been to Wembley since, you know, the old Wembley and beat them in the cup final. You know what I mean? Man United always beat easy teams in cup finals anyway. Fuck out of here, man.
You bumper hoes. You bumper hoes. Man said 110 million for your rice cake, blood. And Kai.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let's not forget, right? Last season, he was sucking off Casemiro left, right, and centre. You know what I mean? Two bit of giddiness because Kobe Mainoo got a goal that had them go from on the brink of drawing 3-3 with Wolves to we just beat Wolves 4-3. They needed a youngster to rescue them. Just like Januzaj against Sunderland in the David Moyes season. He got 2 goals or something like that so that they could get past Sunderland. You know what I mean? And it will happen again. When Ten Hag's no longer the manager, they'll get somebody else in. They'll get giddy because they'll be us, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, right, and Spurs, right, and then they'll be all right. And then what will happen is they'll start hating him because, you know, the true colours are shown, and then dysfunction in the changing rooms, blah blah blah, rinse and repeat, and then some youngster will pop out of nowhere and be like, "I'll carry you guys on my back." And then we'll be back to this. You know what I mean? Give it 2027. 2027, we'll be back here with United fans getting giddy over a teenager. Epstein FC. Telling you. Rance boasted about reaching the final as well, of his words, the Arsenal Cup. Yeah. The final, he said that they were going to win last season when he said that we're taking the FA Cup as well. But they're not major trophies, apparently. If you see my last video, they're not major trophies according to this guy. You know what I mean? So you have to win a treble for the EFL Cup and the FA Cup to be a major trophy. What kind of retardation world is that? Just watch. Just watch. Should Arsenal win the league or the Champions League, United fans will find a way to downplay it. I will put money on it now. United fans will downplay the Premier League and or the Champions League should we win either one or both. They will downplay it. They'll say, "Well, it's not part of the double, it's not part of treble, because you only won one of them, mate." Telling you, watch. Bear rent-free, fam. Mainoo is miles better than Rice. Based on what? Because if we had Kobe Mainoo and you guys had Rice and you signed him from West Ham, the narrative will be Rice won a trophy last season. That'll be the narrative. That'll be your justification as United fans as to why Rice is better. proving man. He is proving my point. I'm talking facts. Facts. I'm telling you, we'll be back here again. I'm telling you, 2027 is the year I'm saying United fans will be back here, right? They had a new manager and now they hate his guts because things aren't going well. And some teenager, some youngster will come out of nowhere, rescue them. They'll beat, let's just say, Coventry City if they come into the Premier League, right? By then, they'll beat Coventry City narrowly, and a teenager will score a goal, and it'll be Epstein FC all over again. Oh, the youngster, mate! The youngster scoring is better than all Arsenal players, mate! Telling you, and it'll be this all over again.
Havertz, blood, 200 million. We got Kobbie Mino, blood. Young Seedorf. I'm gassed, bro. That was a dead game.
He disrespected AC Milan legend Clarence Seedorf. Wow. He sounds just like these young ass fans that were born after year 2000, right? That just get giddy over 2-2 bit results. He sounds just like them. I mean, he sounds just like them. I mean, the EFL Cup and the FA Cup's not a major trophy, you know. And then the FIFA Club World Cup is not as good as the EFL Cup, according to this guy. I am not lying. Go watch the video I did that I edited together. You just couldn't write it up. You just can't.
But you see my young G, blood, he turned up, bro. Man said, calm down, you bumble hoes. I'm here, bro. This is the guy. Blood. Don't want to hear man talk to me about Ellen DeGeneres, blood. About Skeletor. You know, like that. Young Seedorf, brother. Listen, I told you, man, about young Seedorf, bruv.
Shut up!
Young Seedorf, blood.
Shut up!
That's my guy, you know.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing no.
Yo, young Seedorf.
Shut the fuck. Shut. Did I say? No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
You pussies.
All this is off the back of beating Wolves. Beating Wolves. It's not put them any. It doesn't mean that they're in the top four or you know they've gone 2 points clear top of the table right now. None of that. Nope. Just gone from mid-table to a bit higher mid-table. That's where they are. Hyping a teenager because it's helped them go from where? From what, 7th to 6th? Let me have a quick look. Let me have a quick look at this. He's helped them get to 6th place. Back in the day, United fans were getting giddy because they got a Fergie time winner that just put them closer to winning another league title. That's how far they've fallen. That's how far they've fallen.
Yo, listen, brother. Listen. Fucking Heisenberg, blood. We're feasting tonight. I ain't had my dinner yet. You know them one.
We need to just keep reminding people that this guy had 10 Heisenberg merch, so we know how you know how much he loved Ten Hag. We know how much opinions can change and blah blah blah. The thing is, my thing is this: I knew United fans would be here because we saw this with Van Gaal. They got gassed when he came in, got giddy, and then they wanted him out. And I remember rants back in the early days when he was on Snapchat and all that, early in the early days, right? Before the cup final, the FA Cup final, when they beat Crystal Palace, another easy team. And he was in a predicament of he kind of wants Man United to lose just so it gets him out. I remember that, but it is what it is. And then the same thing with Mourinho, same thing with Ole, and the same thing with Ten Hag. You know what I mean? And they'll do it with the next manager. If it's Graham Potter, if it's De Zerbi, they'll come in, the football will look better. They'll beat Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Spurs. I said Tottenham already. Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Spurs. They'll beat them. And then they'll get giddy. Now we're back, 30 days back. Liverpool finished. Arsenal catch up to us. Right? Things will go tits up at least a season after. They'll start hating the manager, get him out. He doesn't know the identity of Man United. He has no clue. Why ain't he playing this player? Why is he falling out with this player? And then a teenager will come out the woodworks and he'll rescue him, right? He'll rescue him in a game, and then we will be back here. It'll be a case of this kind. Telling you.
I ain't had my dinner yet. We're eating good tonight, bro. Young Seydorf. I told man already about this, brother. Listen, Southgate, Euros thing. You know them ones. Yo, rice cake at Arsenal, yeah? Watch Kobe Mino, fam. That's what you need to do, fam. Euros, Kobe Mino. Kobe flipping Mino. Man like rice cake. Yo, watch my brother play football, bruv. That's all
I just want to get into full perspective here. And I'm gonna separate my reaction to this as a separate standalone video. I'm gonna trim it and do that so that anybody who wants to watch just that alone can do that, right? Just imagine if they had Declan Rice and we had Kobe Mino, and Kobe helped us beat Crystal Palace when we beat them. We scraped to win against them or some shit. The hype would be that my midfielder won a major trophy last season, won a European trophy last season. What did yours do? Just think about that. Just think about how we would talk if things were reversed. I mean, my midfielder knows how to win trophies. Mine won a European trophy. Yours has won nothing. I can see it already. You know what I mean? Like I know United fans better than they know themselves. I'm telling you right now. I could tell you what United fans are thinking in the context of football. You know what I mean? That's how much I know them. Like they don't know themselves like I know them. You know what I mean? They're the most predictable fan base going. Like if you was to bet money on the things United fans would say, you could get a handsome amount of money from that.
I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. Watch my guy though. Watch my guy though. Do you know what I'm saying? The rice cake can't chat to my guy. The rice cake can't chat to my guy.
Say it again.
The rice cake can't chat to my guy.
Oh,
The rice cake can't chat to my guy. The rice cake can't chat to my guy.
Stop it.
I be real.
Get some help.
Rice cake, bro. Low calorie baller. You know like that. Look at rice cake. What's a rice cake? What? 19 cows and that.
you shut up.
Nah, Brad. Man,
some
Kobe
help.
Mino, fam. You know like that? Kobe Mino, brother. You man remember the Ross Clark name, bruv. 10.
Yeah, we'll remember the name because we remembered Yanzai, we remembered Makeda, we remembered Twinzabe, we remembered Elanga actually. Yeah, he's another one. We remember all the youth, you know, Epstein FC and all that. Yeah, we'll remember the name because he'll probably end up at Aston Villa in a few years. You know what I mean? Maybe the next manager might not rate him as much. Maybe he'll start to burn out. I don't know. Well, we'll remember the name because how many youngsters have these men hyped? I think one that still stuck around was Rashford. I mean, but even then, United fans are hot and cold. This guy had merch for Rashford last season. MBE young boy. You know what I mean? Now this guy's gone back to hating his guts. Pretty much. You know what I mean? So we're seeing this. We know what the deal is.
That's what man needs to
Fucking
remember.
Heisenberg, blood.
You get me? My bowler. I needed some excitement in my life because this team is trash. Kobe mine.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, the way United fans just get giddy over certain things, like United fans cheer a goal in a game as if like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm a very hurt Arsenal fan in terms of my team could go 1-0 up and I barely cheer. Like barely with the games that I've been watching recently. I barely cheer because I know what I've seen. You know what I mean? Depending on how the game's going. If it's a case of it's easy, you know what I mean? My reaction is going to be different compared to, oh, well, bloody hell, like we were making chances and we were looking up to concede, but we ended up going 1-0 kind of thing. It depends. But United fans cheer as if 30 days are back. And it's like, hold on. Have you seen your team like get smoked after being 1-0 up? I mean, you've seen your team choke. I mean, let's not forget these men were in the Champions League. I think people forget that, you know. These men all work no penetration in the Champions League. Oh, okay.
No, bro. Trust me, I could buy into that. Man need to understand the thing. Man need to understand.
10 fucking
Rice
Heisenberg,
cake.
blood.
You know them way there. Man are tormenting these Arsenal, man. I say rice cake. Pussios. 110 million for rice cake. Man them, it's long. It's long, you know. Bro, if Kobe keeps playing like that, boy, it's long for you, man. I'm getting the shirt, bruv.
Stop it.
You pussies. What's man talking about?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyways, that's that. That's that. Main thing is we got 3 points today, and we played good enough to get 3 points against a very emotional Liverpool side.
Emotional damage.
Because Daddy Klopp's leaving. You know what I mean? Telling you right now, I'm as I said, I'm calling it early, right? Liverpool, they'll be runners up in the Premier League, the EFL Cup, and the FA Cup, but they'll win the Europa League. Calling it right now. Calling it. And then when the runners up in each of the competitions that I just stated, it's going to be a whole load of crying. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. Hopefully, hold on a minute. Here we go. That's it from me. I'm going to get something to eat now. Yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video and share the video. You know, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And check the link in the description, which I forgot to put in there, but I'm going to put in there now, actually. It's the boxing charity event that I'm doing in May, all being well. Let me just copy the link. But any donations would be welcome. Yeah, there you go. That's just there now. Right, yeah, so the link's in the description below for the charity boxing, that should be doing in May. But yeah, respect to everybody that's come in, respect to everybody that's liked, shared, subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.